was wrapped in the comfort of deep sleep, inside the sleeper bus, when the golden sunlight drifted through the yellow curtains, delicately brushing against my eyelids, whispering that it was the time to wake up. As I gazed outside the bus window, I realized we had already reached Jammu and Kashmir checkpost. Just a few minutes ahead, the bus came to an halt and the conductor announced we would be stopping here for 20 to 25 minutes to freshen up, and it was around 7 a.m. in the morning. The bus started moving again towards Katra, making a brief stop at Jammu City to drop off the passengers who wished to get off there. After that, the journey continued. Now we reached another checkpost where we were instructed to deboard the bus and pass through the metal detector on other side of the police barrier. After completing the security check, we stood on the other side. Soon the bus arrived and we were allowed to board it again and continue our journey. The bus finally arrived at Durga Devi car and bus parking located at Asia Chowk, Katra. We deboarded the bus at 10 am, then we checked into our hotels, and after relaxing and freshening up, we headed towards Yatra Parchi counter for registration. We were issued a temporary ID card with RFID embedded inside it that needs to be returned when the journey is complete. So after we registered for Vaishno Devi Yatra, we were super hungry and we asked some locals where to eat. Almost everyone pointed us to Manoranjan Dhaba in Sarafa Bazaar, Katra. We wanted a place that actually is running well, full of people and trusted by locals, and this dhaba was exactly as per our taste. The food was really fresh. After lunch, we planned to begin to trek to Vaishno Devi. Before starting, it's important to decide how you would like to travel. By helicopter, horse, palanquin, or on foot. You can also hire a luggage porter to carry your belongings. If you find yourself unable to continue trekking at any point, you can switch to choose a horse or any available options along the way. For those with children, there are options like prams with porters and porters who carry kids. We were determined to complete the entire journey to Vaishno Devi by foot and had pledged not to use any available services for assistance. Our only exception was if we need to stay overnight in available rooms in Trikuta Hills. Our trip wasn't planned in advance. We did not make any prior booking for rooms or dormitories. So we wanted to pause here and strongly advise you, if you are planning a trip to Vaishno Devi by train or airplane, please visit the official website of Shri Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine Board. There you can book essential services like Yatra registration and also reserve rooms or dormitory accommodations depending upon availability at Ardh Kumari, Sanji Chhat or near the main Bhawan. You also have an option to book Aarti or Pujan. For the journey from Ardh Kumari to main Bhawan, you can also book battery car in advance. The trek from Bhawan to Bhairav Bhava is quite steep. If you anticipate difficulty or wish to save time, it is advisable to book a cable car, ropeway for a round trip from Bhavan to Bhairav Baba temple. All these bookings can be conveniently made through Shrine Board website. That will be shared in the description of this video. There are two primary routes to begin your trek to Mata Vaishno Devi. The first one is Banganga, the original and the older route, and the second one is Tarakote Marg, a new less steep route that does not allow ponies or horses. It is considered safer especially for pilgrims with children or elderly and offer amenities like medical units and toilet blocks. That is also included in Banganga. We decided to take Tarakote Marg path. Therefore, after eating lunch at Manoranjan Dhaba, we boarded an auto rickshaw to travel along Tarakote Marg, driving through the mountains of Katra and reached at the checkpost of Tarakote. When we arrived at Tarakote checkpost to begin our trek, we had to put our bags through X-ray machine. I had my laptop in my bag. Before leaving Delhi, I had carefully checked Shri Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine Board website for rules what we could and could not carry. The website did not say anything about laptops being prohibited, and I had made sure that I was not carrying any of the items that were listed as not allowed. At the luggage scanner, I saw several people with tablets were also being stopped, even though tablets weren't mentioned on their website either. When the security officer stopped me because of my laptop, I pointed out that I have checked their Shrine Board website and it did not say laptops weren't allowed. He told me I need to go to Shrine Board office and deposit it there. I went to Shrine Board office and explained that I had looked at the Shrine Board website before leaving from Delhi and there is no mention of laptops being prohibited. The person from Shrine Board told me I have to deposit it there or get a special permission from CEO of Shrine Board to carry it. I asked them, where is the CEO office? They said it is near Niharika complex. They also mentioned it will not be useful to go there because only Shrine Board employees are allowed to take their laptops. I clearly told them that I would only leave my laptop if I am given a locker. Otherwise, I won't leave it with them. While I felt I could probably trust them to return it, but I was frustrated by the unexpected rule that wasn't mentioned on their website. Since it seems like they would not let me take my laptop, we started walking back to find a hotel. But we found a connecting trekking path that locals said was just 1 kilometer walk to Banganga, which was on our trekking route. I started walking towards Banganga and thankfully I was not stopped there. So our trek begins. My strong advice to others would be, do not carry any electronic items other than your mobile phones, even though the website only mentions mobile phones are allowed. Other electronic items can cause problem because they might not be allowed, even if it's not written on their website. The Shrine Board person also told me the only place to deposit electronic items is at Tarakote checkpoint, although I could not confirm if it's true. So finally we started our trek to Shri Mata Vaishno Devi and we continued our path. And we reached the temple of Shri Charan Paduka, the first holy site of our pilgrimage. People believe that this white temple is the spot where goddess Mata Vaishno Devi stopped. She wanted to see if Bhairanath is still following her. At Charan Paduka temple, you can see marks on the rock that look like footprints of Mata Vaishno Devi. Essentially, this place is special because it's where goddess paused while running away, and her footprints are still visible on the stone there. While walking, we reached a turning point where we saw a captivating view of nature from height and stopped to admire it. We kept walking, started our trek in afternoon, and as the time passed, afternoon turned into evening and later into night. On the way, we admired dedication and strength of people trekking to Mata Vaishno Devi. We paused at certain spots to enjoy the beauty of lights at night, which was amazing. When we reached Earth Kumari, we felt very tired and needed rest. Since we hadn't booked a room or dormitory online, even though I checked earlier at Katra and found no availability, we decided to check at Shalputri Bhawan for accommodation. The in charge there told us to return again at 12 am to check the availability. To pass the time, we rested on a bench at Earth Kumari for a while. At around 11:30 pm, we spoke to the in charge again and managed to get beds in dormitory at Shalputri Bhawan. After a long day of trekking, we knew we would have a deep and peaceful sleep at night. That is how we concluded day 2 of our journey to Shri Mata Vaishno Devi. If you're really enjoying the journey, please stay with us for day 3. Thank you for your time. If you like our videos, don't forget to share and subscribe our YouTube channel Sagafia.